All right, guys, welcome back. If you guys have been wondering where I've been, it's mainly because I've been working very close to an election now, so you guys will be I will be going live with I will be going live on my channel on election night. I have actually already, made sure that I'm going to be off of work that night. And it looks like everything's kind of starting to come to plan, so we'll see you guys on election night. Let's go ahead and transition us over to the game. So we're going to be doing the United States today. We're actually doing a major plan right now. So essentially what we are doing, the title of this video is called the Pivot to Eurasia. So Eurasia is the gigantic continent that spans from Iberia all the way over to East Asia and the Korean Peninsula. So this is a pivot to not only Europe, to not only Asia, but also into, maybe even Central Asia, or maybe even the Middle East, a couple of bases in Turkey, and more. So we are essentially trying to increase our presence in Europe and as well as Asia. So if we can actually go over to military operations, I'll actually turn that music down a little. If we actually go over to military operations, we can see how much I've actually changed. So we had 350,000 troops deployed at the beginning of the game, and now we have 567,000 troops deployed overseas. And annual cost of these troops is 179 billion at the beginning of the game and 338 billion as of right now. And we're actually going to be going over to Taiwan. And before they start to develop the living crap out of their area, we're going to go ahead and call for 2 bases to be made in Taiwan. We're going to go to the response that they have. If they reject it, we're going to call for a meeting with them. Hey, what's up, Ted Cruz? How are you? Still need to have that debate, my guy. And unemployment is now at 3%.
And then let's not.
Actually, after the stream, I'm going to go and vote. So if you guys are old enough to vote in the United States, remember that there are midterms as of right now. And early voting has begun. At least the early voting has begun in Texas. So I will be going to vote after this stream. So we're going to be calling for meetings with many of our Southeast Asian allies. And I'm actually going to try to make an effort to increase relations with Malaysia. And if I can actually get maybe even a friendly government in Malaysia, we will likely, we have a conservative rightist government in Malaysia. We can actually try to intervene in their elections when we need to go ahead and get the ball rolling on Malaysia right now because their election is coming up. So let's go over to Malaysia. Let's go over to the amount. Let's do 50 in here. And then we can do the socialists. I don't see any center left parties, so we're going to have to go for the socialist party. Manipulation of social media and political spying, I guess. Just in case. Have you played Victoria 3 yet? I have actually not. I've been waiting for a couple of friends to basically kind of give me the rundown on whether it's good or not. The thing about Victoria 3, and I knew this is going to be talked about on this stream. The thing about Victoria 3 that I think sucks is that I know Paradox is going to be making 1,000 different DLCs for Victoria 3. So only people's skills can stop invaders. So that's the thing that sucks about it, is that like I just am unable. It's not that I'm unable. Like, I can honestly afford it. It's just that I don't want to buy a million DLCs just for their game. I mean, Power and Revolution, the difference between that and Power and Revolution is that they're making the DLC once a year. You only have to pay 20, 50 bucks a year. And then you get a couple of free updates. Paradox, they're literally releasing DLCs like, literally every month. So, and a lot of people, that's the thing that I don't get about like certain people whenever they're like they should sell Power and Revolution to Paradox because like they would make this game so much better. And I'm like, yeah, they probably would, but I don't even think they would. They'd probably drop the ball on it. Like, but they would be releasing a million different DLCs for it. That way they can make their money. We're going to be streaming for about an hour and a half, 2 hours most, because I want to make sure that I'm able to go vote today. Because I have to, go and shower and make sure that, and I just at least want to get voting out of the way today. Thankfully, I actually work on and off over the next week. It's like literally one day working, one day off, one day working, one day off. And then that's like this weekend, I actually get this weekend almost off because I have a mid shift on Saturday and then I'm off Sunday. So I essentially, have Saturday evening and Sunday off. So I'll definitely try to shoot for a stream, probably maybe Thursday. And then yeah, so. You got your license suspended. Why? Did you resist? You resist arrest. Okay, so renegotiate a military alliance. We're gonna ask for one base in Taiwan. Come on, you've been able to give me bases before. I need a base there. If you want to be protected, I can't literally strike from Japan. Thank you. Thank you. Can we get another base? I need at least 2 bases in Taiwan. That is the plan. That is the plan. If you want to avoid a blockade, okay, can we get another base? Okay, 3 bases. 3 bases, come on. Come on, give me another base. Give me another base. Can we get the 3rd base with Taiwan? Yes, sir, we can. And, alright. What are our relations with Malaysia right now? We have -22 economic and 8 strategic. So we can actually give them $2 billion. You guys, some of you guys are going to be crapping yourself at how much money I'm giving away in foreign aid. I am giving away $86 billion in foreign aid right now. Oh man. And let's see who's getting the most. Ooh, what's going on in Ukraine, lads? What is going on here? We're giving $5 billion to the Philippines. Why am I giving $5 billion to Syria? No. Okay, we just cut it down to $81 billion. Poland, I am giving $5 billion. Jamaica, $3 billion. Just kind of in the billions, every so often. Let me actually show you where my bases are now. So I've actually kind of expanded out into Eastern Europe. These bases were already here. So in Bosnia and Herzegovina and in Kosovo, I've already had bases. But I did open a base in Bulgaria, and then as well, I have 2 bases in Lithuania. I'm trying to get 2 bases, at least maybe another base open in Latvia. So in Lithuania, I have 57,000 troops in Lithuania, and if I actually go over here, I have 58,786 troops in Lithuania. So I actually want to go up into Latvia and try to at least get maybe another 50,000 deployed into Latvia. That way I have at least over 100,000 troops in the Baltics. I am also trying to increase security with Sweden and Finland. So if I can actually go out into at least even Finland. So I'm gonna play Hoi 4 and defend Taiwan from Chinese menace. And I also have a base up in Norway, and in that way, if I ever need to, strike northern Russian targets, then I can easily do that. And then as well, to prevent any sort of, Russians blocking anyone, or even trying to get troops down into Europe, I actually opened up a base up here in Svalbard, because actually, if you guys remember one of my previous live streams, there was actually a time where the Russians were basically invading France. They were literally invading Dunkirk, but they were sending all of their troops through the Barents Strait, or the Barents Sea, and then all the way through the United Kingdom's waters, and then into France. Who's winning Ohio Senate? I'm going to say JD Vance. This is like the one election, 2016 I was analyzing, 2018 I was analyzing, 2020 I was analyzing, and honestly, I'm sitting the 2022 election out. The only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it on election night. So the 2022 election, just analysis-wise, I don't really know what's going on. All I know is what the polls are saying, and that's it. I'm not going to make any, predictions or anything like that. But if you're going to ask me, well, this is obvious. That's literally me predicting. So, I think Oz can win in Pennsylvania. I think JD Vance can win in Ohio, and I think that Kari Lake. I definitely, honestly, want Kari Lake to win in Arizona. That is the one thing that I would like to see happen is Kari Lake to win in Arizona. There's actually a major military presence up here so we're actually gonna wait. We already have satellites heading there. Okay, so we're gonna be watching. Desire for repositioning. I think he wants more funding. Work. We actually need to kind of help our growth out a little bit. So we're going to be watching this area in Murmansk. Forward on the war with Russia.
It must be conceded that there is a stalemate between the two armies.
The conflict is likely to go on for a long... Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? No! No, it was the support... No! No, the Zaporishi! Oh god! Maple, where are you at? Where are you at? Maple! Maple, it happened! Shit. Oh shit. Hang on, let me give $5 billion in aid. Oh shit. Chernobyl 2.0.
I'm listening carefully. How much? Thank you for your pressure.
I really don't want to get impeached for it.
Sure. I'd be there.
Pose a military alliance. We have an alliance with the Philippines. And, which is weird because the United States already has a security agreement with the Philippines in real life. That's the weird thing about this. So I don't understand how the Philippines and the United States are not allies. I'm going to step away for 1 second. All right, I'm back, and we're still trying to get a security agreement with the Philippines. We need at least a military base there. I want a military base and a naval base, and not a scientific cooperation. Maritime, okay. Can we get a land base? Come on. What is our security? Strategic, 84. Come on. You know you want protection. We're trying to protect you from China. Gerald is going to be mad they gave them more billions. Yeah, I'm already giving them $30 billion right now. I could actually increase my relations with... How dare you give more money to Zelensky? Yeah, I know. Gerald is just being anti-Semitic as hell in there. Give them 2 bases in your territory so they accept. Why would I? No, I don't want to give them bases. And they're gonna it's gonna be the secret Philippine base. Lead. I'm actually also gonna be aiming to build a crap ton of oil production. There you go. Crap. Yeah, I mean, I probably won't mind giving them maritime rights. God, these things are... Was Zelensky cooed yet? Let me actually check. I at least want the war to end with minimal Russian annexation. Because I actually have been able to see that the Russians literally just annex the Donbass and then just walk away. Actually, Putin is out of power. Putin was actually cooed. I hate that. Zelensky is still in power. Send troops to Ukraine, defend them. Nope, but I will give them weapons. If I can find the button. Legislation, give weapons to a country, Ukraine. 60,000 missiles, let's give them 10,000. Let's start building small amounts of weapons. I'm gonna build 300 helicopters, 600 drones, and a few hundred more fighter jets. Let's say at least maybe... And we're gonna do 200 fighter jets. It's 200. 10, 8, 24. Wyoming, Diego Garcia. 17, 20, 23, 10, 8. Okay, so we're gonna do 50 each. 4, 3, 23. I want my combat robots. So 50. $150. Two. And then 500 tanks. How long is that going to take? 2020 shit. 200. Let's do 400 tanks for right now. We can wait until 2024 to get those done. And 300 helicopters. If it's only taking until 2024, I really don't mind waiting. Give Ukrainians nukes. Let's go. And if you guys are watching, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. 21. Wait. Okay, so my growth rate is high right now. 9. We're gonna increase our company tax to 25%. I'm sorry, that was funny. What is your objective in this campaign? To increase American power in Europe and Asia, and to fend off any sort of threat that may come from China or Russia.
Sure. Dark and strong, please.
Nuke Vancouver, I own sub, oh yeah. My subscription is based solely on whether you launch a nuclear attack against this one city. Come on, Indonesia. I know you want protection. We need this protection. We need you geopolitically, and you need us defensively. You were like the greatest geopolitical area in the world. Come Come on, I hate this so much. They need to like revamp or like give us an idea of of how, you know what, 2 bases is fine. No problem. I intended to do so anyway. They need us to give us some like a general idea of how these military bases can be accepted. Except, you know, obviously because we have very good military relations with them. Conspiracy theory, where is the opposition? Which just means that we need to go after it. Communist Democrats. I like how Communist Democrats is being supported by the left-wing billionaire, which, by the way, we're actually going to meet with him, get him to give us some money.
Sure. Yes. Yes.
What's up, Albert? Welcome to the stream. Why is there a riot in Victoria? There's a riot. We need to go ahead and send in the boys to quell this unrest. And retrieve British Columbia. Just name it Columbia. Yo, Matt Gagnon in chat. Let's go. It's been a while. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. I literally had like a 200 terawatt surplus, and then now I'm just starting to run out. I think I... Usually I increase my power supply like really quickly at the beginning of the game, but I think I waited a little too long on this. I'm gonna build another 10 3G EPRs. We actually fully nationalize it, and we actually nationalize some of our energy. So we are... So we are going to be making a ton of money off of it. We're going to go for about 25 nuclear power plants. We're going to have 10 of them ready.
The population
Nearly
affected by the disaster
10.8, so we're gonna do
precarious situation.
15 billion. Take off. Thought about this. If I get 100 subscribers before election day, I will do a $100 giveaway live. Yes, but you should do that. I mean, but that $100 is immediately going to me. Attacking Wichita. Let's see whenever our first nuclear power plants are going to be done. And so army, construction. Let's do an air base in Taiwan. Air base in Taiwan. And then a naval base in the Philippines. Where in the Philippines, though? Yeah, we're gonna do it in Manila. Then anti-aircraft, missile silo. Asia, Bulgaria. 9 months. We're gonna build some anti-missile, anti-aircraft silos in Bulgaria.
Eat a steak.
Missile silo rank. Then another base in Indonesia. It's either going to be in Borneo or it's going to be in Sumatra. It's going to be in Borneo. Actually, I have a really funny idea with Australia real quick. Y'all ever heard of the Cuban Missile Crisis? This time it's going to be the Australian Missile Crisis. That sounds familiar. Yes, I think it's from TNO. Canada's having a wildfire. $1 million. That'll take care of it. Strategic map. Look at that. I love that. Loves having Southeast Asia on my side. If I can at least get the Malaysian domino to fall, then that will be a very secure Southeast Asia. I don't know how much headroom we're going to be able to make into Thailand and everything, or into like, I highly even doubt it. We would have to be very aggressive against Myanmar to get them on our side. I at least want India economically on our side, which I think they're kind of neutral with us. And I think we're going to meet up with them and actually import some more product from them. So we're going to have the Indians on Monday and the Australians on Thursday.
Ah, sick. Perspective. Sure. Huh. I hope.
Yeah, militarily it would be extremely difficult for us to get them on our side. Well, unless we were to get like a preferable party in India. I mean, could make sense. Aluminum. Well, actually, what about bauxite? They have bauxite, they do. Products. Coal, coffee, electrical materials, fish. Steel, so they have like 40 million, 30 million. Let's import a little bit of steel from them. $1305, 978. Let's actually add another clause and import wood. We need some wood. $93, 87, 116, and steel 1230, 116. Let's get that down to 111. And so that's going to be 43 billion plus 17 billion. Okay. Tax rebalancing. The population as a whole has a light tax policy in this country. It's a pity that businesses do not profit from the same advantages, particularly in the industrial area, true source of job creation and GDP. God, why are there so many bots? Why did I not hide them? Hide user on this channel. Let's go. This is probably why my electricity consumption is going up. Yeah, crap. I seriously need to get these power plants online. I'm actually thinking about doing a value-added tax. Value-added tax really can control some growth. So let's carbon tax. Really, the biggest thing is that's going to get me out of this hole. Like, I mean, we can get the deficit down to about $1 trillion or less with the value-added tax. So I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and call for a value-added tax. Let's do an 8.25% value-added tax that'll add $1.2 trillion to the economy. And that'll seriously lower the deficit. And it'll also kind of like help with growth. Yeah, and that's definitely not too popular.
Sure.
Offer, propose a military alliance. an alliance, and yeah, it's going to be really difficult for us to get any sort of come on. Why is it so difficult to get these freaking alliances up? What is our relations? Strategic? Seriously? Well, hopefully in the 2023 edition they actually have AUKUS in the game. If not, that's going to be a very big disappointment. AUKUS is a very, very interesting alliance. It's actually one of the highlights of the Biden administration, in my opinion. Because I don't know. I think it's good whenever the Anglosphere comes together. It sounds really bad. More like an alliance between the Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Very, very close culturally and historically, so always would make sense for them to be in an alliance together. Yeah, whatever. Try to wait for the relations to update. Strategic, oh yeah, now it's 100. Is this game better than 4th Generation Warfare? If you want a spy thriller, then 4th Generation Warfare is there for you. Like if you want a geopolitical simulator, like, then this is the game for you. My economy is growing very quickly. Trade balance is down $2 trillion though. Okay, so what's really going on here is $200 billion in sales, $300 billion in profits. Is it energy? It's energy. My trade balance has dropped $1 trillion. It's not electricity. Could it be oil? Natural gas? What is it? I actually went through and like exonerated a lot of my energy sectors. All activities, so it's yeah, my energy trade balance has dropped $1 trillion. Where is that coming from?
morning.
160 utility vehicles. And now we're going to focus on our own production.
Sure.
Okay, so army. Who else can I still build bases in? Land. Let's do an air base in Indonesia. This time it's going to be this little island right here. The Legend, how are you? I've seen you in the comments before. Leave the non-proliferation treaty. Really thinking about doing that because, like, obviously all these other countries are not, you know, abiding by the non-proliferation treaty. We could actually even leave the NPT. Waiting for the VAT to go through.
This theory
We're actually going to start extending our hand over to Papua New Guinea. So we're going to give them $3 billion. That's the funny thing about this, is that I'm literally giving away foreign aid like it's candy. Laws been passed, public sector, military policy, yes.
The work. The bill.
So the VAT has just been passed, so it is at 8.25. You can actually start reducing income taxes. I'm gonna do 15 billion reduction in aid. I think usually that's what I'm able to get whenever, like, they actually say, okay, yeah, we're gonna write it off. Comoros wants a meeting, so sure. Yeah, we're gonna put a spy in the Iranian government.
The bill.
VAT. And the deficit is now at 2.56%. Cool. Only reduced the growth by like 2 or 3 points. Okay, what is the situation in Ukraine right now? 104,000 Ukrainians have died against 71,000. That's actually the closest I've ever seen it. So Russia is actually losing a substantial amount of people in this war. So since Russia has not ceased this war even after the departure of Vladimir Putin, we're going to go ahead and break off all diplomatic relations with the Russian Federation. Eh.
Sure. Darken. And your.
Cool. Also, congrats on subs, nearly 7,000. Yep, I am very excited to be hitting 7,000. My electricity deficit is 3 now. Crap. It's because my economy is growing too fast. So 3, when is this one going to be done? About a month from now. So we have to survive another month. There's a nationwide roadblock happening in Mexico. And it's mainly because, I guess, I mean, trade balance, farming's doing better. Kind of stagnated though. Industry, trade balance has actually gone up into industry. Oh, services. Let's check services. Yeah, it's services and it's energy. That's growing extremely fast. How much you want to bet it's the services sector? Actually, it's not. These sectors always grow, and you just have to like figure out which sector is giving you the most issues. Do you know if Eversim is preparing to release a 2023 version of Geopolitical Simulator? If so, do you have any news on what changes Bixes are due? I've already asked them this question, still waiting for them to get back to me on it. So just a waiting game. Essentially, I asked them, I basically said like, is there a GPS4 coming out? Is this going to be like the thing that Eversim does for the next few more years, anything like that? Or like, is there a 2023 edition being prepared? And if so, what is the future of Power and Revolution looking like? Like, are we going to be getting a GPS4? Blah 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 blah. And I swear to God, if they if they give us GPS4 and it's literally the same engine as Power and Revolution and Masters of the World, rather, I'm gonna be done with it. Like, I'm not doing it. Internet services. So internet services is growing pretty fast. Numerical networks and infrastructures is growing. Yeah, these are like some of the biggest energy drawers. Very low amount of views today, I guess, mainly because everyone wants to watch Victoria 3. Yeah, like I'm not asking for an engine that looks like Superpower 3, but honestly just something that like would work for what they want it to be.
Good morning. I'd be our
And we just got hit by a hurricane.
Our agents that have
Kosovo membership in the WHO, let's go. It's gonna piss off a lot of Serbians, but
our agents.
dude, Mexico is literally suffocating right now. Do you have a plan for this gameplay with the United States? Sorry, I missed the beginning. You may have already outlined your plan. Essentially, it's increasing my military presence in the world. So we're building up bases in the Philippines, in Indonesia. We're trying to also get like maybe a couple of ICBMs in Australia, kind of like surrounding China and Russia geopolitically. We've already done this in Europe, and we're going to continue to expand our forces in Europe. So we're actually putting some like anti-ballistic missile defense in Bulgaria, and we're also going to probably put one in Lithuania. And as well, trying to increase our presence in the Nordics and the Baltics. So basically, it's like we're just kind of building some sort of shield in Eastern Europe against Russian aggression, maybe even Belarusian aggression if they and Poland go to war. Which I would love to, because I would love to install a friendly government in Minsk. Then we can have like just a very close shot at Moscow. Actually, I could honestly do that. Let's actually check to see. It's kind of like Russia's invading a sovereign nation, so the United States invades a sovereign nation. 4,640 troops in Minsk. God, my deficit is growing. "15 days. Why are there so many fucking bots, dude? It's like they make them... I hide them. I keep hiding them off of my channel, but they keep coming back, and it's the same goddamn name. Like, that's so stupid.
The preparation. The bill has.
"14 days, 5 days. What is our deficit right now? 44. We're gonna have to build... I'm gonna build another 25 of these things. A few more. Then, so this one has 5 days to go for... Three...
The competition.
2... and 1. Energy surplus. And then, so the next ones that are under construction. Okay, we should be able to keep up with demand. Possibly. Possibly. We're probably going to be cutting it close every so often, but... Whoa. Okay, so numerical infrastructures 143. Okay, how do I stop the numerical infrastructures from going out of control? Computer hardware industry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think exonerations are OP as shit. Because I gave all of these things exonerations and profits, or at least sales are up like tenfold. Oh god, I really, really want to nationalize this one. I want to see what happens whenever I nationalize this one. Oh, screw you. Can you outsource computer hardware? No, it won't let me nationalize Great Public Bionics. This is like a $500 billion industry. Telecom is electricity, so all of it's always the electricity sectors. That's why my electricity demand is going out of control, because my electricity sectors are just off of the charts. Like, look at that, my trade balance is down $1.2 trillion. And I'm pretty sure, so I think this is what it's doing, because I've seen this happen before. You get a surplus of a certain thing. So, like, for example, computer hardware industry, I gave an exoneration because I wanted to grow the sector. So you can see that I'm up about $5 billion. And I think even electrical materials, look at this. I am up $100 billion in sales, and I gave it one exoneration. Or I gave it an exoneration. So my global share of this country's activity is up 10%. My production is up 10%. I gave it no subsidies, no nothing, except an exoneration. If you're wondering what an exoneration, it says public authorities offer tax and social contribution exemptions to help the sector experiencing financial difficulties. So what that does is, what that means in English is that it's like you're giving it a tax credit, or it's like, okay, you don't, and the way the game kind of explains it, like the professor Archibald Rainwater, my main man, don't ever make fun of my man. I need to make a video, because I literally have like just a file of just all of his words, all of his audio files just sitting there, and I need to make a video dedicated to it. So essentially what this means in English is that public authorities are offering tax credits to sectors experiencing financial difficulties. So whenever you exonerate a sector, this metric right here, so it's actually not even catching anything yet. So what it does is that they don't have to pay taxes, so they're able to accumulate more in profits. And I think that's what's making it go out of control, because then one of the needs of it is that because I'm producing more in sales, I need more electricity in order to continue to make it at the pace that they're making it, which then in turn increases my electricity production and everything like that. What I want, and I'm actually going to go ahead and after the stream, I'm going to compile an email to Eversim, and I'm going to say, please, for the love of God, put this in the next edition, in the next update. We need a way to analyze how much electricity a certain sector is taking, and in order to maybe even regulate that sector. So if I'm able to go over to electrical materials and say, okay, hey, you're producing way too much, then I can I can go in there and I can regulate maybe how much electricity that they're drawing or anything like that. Like this sector's info screen right here that you can click right here and see exactly what is involved in a production process. We need a more analytical kind of a detailed thing that we can look at and then be able to say, okay, kind of like it's like a tree that we can click through and say, okay, we need to stop this sector from producing so much because this sector is drawing too much or something like that. And I don't know. I would need to figure out a plan on how that would look. But so I just removed the exoneration. And this one, it's only up about $1 billion. Do they draw electricity? They do not, but they do draw electronic components. Yeah, the game is intuitive already. It's extremely intuitive. That's why I love playing it. But there is a lot of missing things. Automobile construction, they draw electricity, right? Yeah, they do. I'm only up about $3 billion, $4 billion. But my profits actually are up $10 billion. Probably because I gave them a tax credit. Wait, did I? I did not. $35 billion. I'm really afraid of giving. I'm not going to give them an exoneration. Clothing. Invade Canada. I hate them. No. So we just removed the exonerations from 2 of the sectors that are that are demanding a lot of electricity. They've grown enough, so we're going to go ahead and remove that exoneration from them. Dude, Colombia is on fire. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what is going on in Colombia?
The population affected by the disaster is in a very precarious situation.
I'm gonna end this stream soon because I still need to go and vote. Can I end this stream after these bases are done? In about 25 days. About less than a month. So actually, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next month, and we are going to go to when these... We're actually going to move our nuclear submarines closer to China. Actually, in China, we're going to assign Agent 001 to China. We're going to try to locate all of their nuclear subs. Now there's some nuclear submarines that are like sitting right here. Just a Russian aircraft carrier just waiting to be sunk. because we also have the midterms that are coming up right now. So we're going to be going toward the midterms, and then we're going to go to whenever, I think maybe even some of these nuclear plants will be completed by then. No. It must be conceded that there is a stalemate between the two countries. The conflict is likely to go on for a long time. Also, if you guys want to start giving me some names, so first name we're gonna try to get is for this base in Taiwan. What do you guys want to call it? Give me some names. There's also some bases in. So there's an air base in Indonesia. There's a naval base in Indonesia, and there is a naval base in the Philippines. There is a air base in Taiwan. So if you guys can give me some names for these bases, go ahead and put them in the chat. Please. The election campaign has officially begun for the 2022 midterms. You should be able to get a substantial amount of seats in the House of Representatives and the Senate. Grant our party the victory. What is the... Yeah, 67. We're going to be winning this in a landslide. It's going to make Matt Gagnon cringe from how many seats we're going to be winning as the Democratic Party. Oath before God and the Holy Book. Pursuant to the current legislation, the pupils say every morning the following oath: I swear fidelity to the United States before God and for God. What's more, oath obliging of a swearing in of the oath of our Protestant community's most sacred text has spread to the courts in the House of Representatives, Mr. President. Everyone no longer swears except the God. This is like a Christian nationalist dream. Sarin base. Got it. All right, so now we just need the naval base in the Philippines. Or I could just call it Manila. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Manila. At least for right now. What is this? This is Pontianak. Pontianak. Was watching Speed, but he deleted the stream for reasons. Wait, what happened? Your average gamer, how are you? We actually have a base in Costa Rica too. I actually am planning on using it to change the government in Nicaragua. Because Nicaragua is the only country in the Central America which isn't too friendly to me, and I actually finally have a base in Costa Rica. Ooh. calm down. Calm down. There's a favorable regime change in Brazil. Yo, let's go. Let's go ahead and get a free trade agreement going with the Brazilians. It's gonna be the first thing. 30, hopefully they accept it. Bosnia and Herzegovina just had an election. Are included, so we have a mole. 70% of the vote in the midterms.
Prospective analysis coupled. The work is
153 terawatts. Failed? Why? It's because of my relations. Damn it. Do 700 commandos in Costa Rica. And 700 in Taiwan. Time to give them billions. Yeah, let's go. Starting to have a shit ton of commandos all over the place. Allocates. Send them to Costa Rica. Ellsworth. Some of these were just literally just getting all of our commandos and sending them to Costa Rica. I'm gonna get at least maybe 5,000 commandos there. Then it's always before the election.
It's begun. World lead
100 billion. We're gonna do 3,500 megatons by 2030, and carbon neutrality we're gonna set for 2050 right now. I don't care about all that.
Our infiltrated agents had the
Good evening.
I'm glad they finally nerfed how strong the third parties would always be. 30%, so that's about 70% that we're gonna get in the House and Senate. 69%. Nice. Let's go. 5 out of 5 in the nick of time. Criminal attack in Memphis. Bomb kills jogger.
Eat a steak.
Let's see, parliaments. Even the UEG has a couple of seats. 301 seats in the House of Representatives, with 128 seats going to the Republicans. And in the Senate, 69 seats to the Democrats, 30 seats to the Republicans, and 1 seat to the Independents. Very, very, very good. It's a blue wave. It's what we call. It's what we call a wave election. Oh man, I want to see making all of my election Twitter friends just cringe. Ooh, that's 2022 election prediction, guys. Even Florida went blue. Oh man, that makes me this map makes me want to die. Oh man, might make me cringe. Ooh. Turnout of 73% though. Good. Let's see what my military operations are. Nearly 600,000 troops. Still kind of going up. We need another actual base somewhere. I'm probably thinking about maybe one in Japan, or I'm probably going to do a land base in the Philippines. So let's go over here, construction, land, and this map is a 270 map, I know, right? Bulgaria, we could build a land base. Yeah, let's do a land base in Bulgaria. Let's do this one close to the Romanian border. What I really want is military exercises. I really, really want military exercises in Power and Revolution. That way, like if I'm playing as Georgia, then I can literally just train my army, and then that way I can actually have a better chance against larger countries. Or I mean, just like Russia did right before the Ukraine war. I mean, they were doing, quote, military exercises on the other side of the border, and it's like, and then it can actually, you can do these exercises like right next to the border, and then it'll kind of like tell the other country saying, hey, like, can you not? It's kind of weird. They gotta fix the bugs first before they add more. Like, what bugs are you talking about? I don't even know. Yeah, like I want to play as Georgia and do military exercises next to the border of Azerbaijan. Let's let these troops finalize their movements before. Haha, I knew it. Localization of nuclear submarines from China. So now we know where they are. And then 4,000 troops in Costa Rica. If I wanted to hit Nicaragua, they just have a land base. No air force. Actually, they have a... Okay. So I'd be able to just move maybe like a handful of jets there and then just launch simultaneous attacks against their military installations. Move some... I could... Oh, shit. There's no international... Okay, so I can move some... I can actually move some... what do you call it? Ships down from California and the West Coast. Or I can actually get them to move from... Nah, I can get them from the West Coast. I got some in San Diego. I can get a aircraft carrier down here, and as well as a destroyer, move them right off the coast of Nicaragua, and then just launch attacks against their air base or their land base, and then launch air attacks against their naval base and their air base up in the north, and then launch the commandos against the capital.
Our
The World Cup
Nicaragua, so okay, we're still planting the seeds. We would like to get maybe some proof, that way we have a little more back room to justify an invasion. Look at me. Literally in real life, I'm mad that the Russians are invading. Kherson is on fire right now, and then I'm sitting here planning an invasion of Nicaragua. That's what we call a hypocrite. Do you know if there's a way to prevent my bomb launching on anti-battery troops from moving when I go... What? Ask me whenever I end the stream. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here. Go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you guys want to see more content like this, hit that...
sportsmen are ready.
You guys want to hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything whenever I do make it. I'm trying to make a return with the Brazil series. The biggest thing about the Brazil series is that the update came out, and then I'm trying to get it kind of like back to where I was, because I have to go into the modding tool and kind of get everything, you know, set up again. And that's what I'm trying to do. I just haven't had time because I've been working so much, but they've actually kind of put me on a more lax schedule for the next couple of weeks. So I'm definitely going to be returning back to Brazil. And guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I'm gonna try to continue this live stream. That way we can see an invasion of Nicaragua. I rarely ever go to war in my GPS series, so it'll be fun to finally go back to war again. So guys, leave a like, subscribe to the channel.